My next guest is going to be defending his title coming against Stephen Graham, FAC 26, October 12th. It is right around the corner. It is Jose Hernandez joining me here on the program. Jose, how you doing, man?
Good, man. Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, but I'm not going to be defending, my title coming up here in a little bit. A good opponent here in Stephen Graham. Looked like you got plenty of notice for this one. When did you find out?
Um, I knew for a little bit. I think I even knew before my last fight that was canceled. Um, so yeah, probably for about two months.
Okay, well, there you go. That's good. And first time you and I have had a chance to chat, where did this journey start for you? How did you get involved in combat sports?
I started in about 2015, 2016. I just started MMA because I wanted to lose weight, and one of my friends got me in the gym, and just never really turned back, never looked back.
When did you know this was more than just a hobby, something that you actually wanted to pursue?
After my first fight, I lost, and even though I lost, everyone was like, "Man, that was such a cool fight. That was so cool." And I'm like, "Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was fun." And yeah, just started pursuing it then.
And along with fighting, what else do you do for a living? What pays the bills for you right now?
So I'm a coach at the gym I train at too. So I do um, youth wrestling, and then MMA fundamentals. So like beginners MMA.
That's good. So same line of work, which is nice. It's not like you're having to work in an office. It must be pretty
Yeah,
manageable getting to train and also teach and all that at the same time, right?
yeah. I'm pretty lucky to have that opportunity. My coach now, he's been wanting me to coach when I first moved back, and yeah, I kind of just like jumped on the opportunity, and yeah.
There we go. Sounds good. And what do you know about Stephen Graham? Obviously, at a marathon MMA. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
I know he's like a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He has some pretty decent striking. I know he likes to put you up on the cage, and he likes to work sweeps and trips and stuff. And I know he's pretty seasoned. He has quite a few fights, somewhere around like 20 fights, I think, or something like that. And yeah, I think I match up pretty well. I think I'm pretty well rounded, and I've said that plenty of times before in my fights. And I think it'll be a pretty good fight. It's gonna be pretty fun.
Yeah, no, we're looking forward to it. A bit of a veteran against, an up and comer. If you kind of look at your resumes and everything. What about your
Yeah.
training camp? Who've been some of the main guys that are helping you get ready for this fight? In preparation for Stephen.
Yeah. So I have a couple wrestlers that come or that I train with. I used to train with. His name was Jackson Nielsen. He was a UNK, University of Nebraska Kearney wrestler. Um, he just moved away just recently, but I had him for my previous camps leading up to my previous fights this year. And right now we got Garrett Kluth. He he actually joined in the youth wrestling with me, so he's my assistant coach right now, and I'm just trying to coach him up and to be a better coach and find his voice. But he's man, he's an animal. He's tough, and for strikers, I have Hayden Premer, Fino Benitez, and we got a new guy coming in, Riley Fox, and Suya Abdul. Pretty much just a bunch of. I mean, we have a lot of amateur fighters, and we only have a couple or a handful of pro fighters. But they put me through the works. We make it work with the guys that we have, and I have full confidence that I'm ready for this fight.
Love it. Yeah, a lot of up and comers, a lot of variety by the sounds of it too, which is good for a fight like
Yeah.
this. How's the cut to 135 for you? Again, we got plenty of time, but how's the cut going to bantamweight?
Right now it's good. Before I didn't make the weight the last time, and yeah, we just well, myself, I just messed up my whole water log, and um, I just had some health issues, and I had to, you know, we reevaluated my walk around weight, and now I'm good. Everything's gonna be, it should be super smooth.
What about your corner? Who's going to be in the cage with you for this fight?
Richard Baraja is he's been my coach since pretty much I started MMA here in Kearney anyway. Yeah, it's been me and him my whole career. and I'm gonna have Delfino Benitez. He's a pro fighter as well, and he's been in my corner for my last handful of fights. So yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And how's this fight playing out? Obviously, you feel like you're going to win. Otherwise, why sign the contract? But how do you envision it
Yeah.
unfolding coming up here on October 12th?
Uh, you know, I want to say a knockout because that's what everyone wants to see. And I had a bunch of fans from Kansas City actually, like follow my socials, and they'll reach out to me saying that they can't wait to see me perform and stuff. So, I hope to put on a show for them and really get that knockout that they want.
And we talked about it there. Steven's a veteran. He's been in there with a
Yeah.
lot of really high level fighters. Where does a win, especially a finish, put you in the grand scheme of things? Because 5-2 looks really good on the resume, and that's the type of resume that's going to get noticed by a lot of the big promotions.
Yeah, I've said it before in a bunch of other interviews before fights and stuff, and I always just say it's a stepping stone, and that's exactly what I'm taking it as, just another stepping stone to get my name called up into the bigger stage, and if it doesn't, then I just keep working and climb another stepping stone and just keep climbing.
What about downtime? I know you don't get much of it, but what are some of your other hobbies outside of fighting?
I like to fish. I just started
Okay.
doing that this year, and I've been doing it a lot.
Yeah. I know a
Up
lot of
until like
fighters who
this, like,
fish, and I think it makes sense too, because like you're in this very intense sport, and you got to cut weight, and you got to punch people in the face, and like fishing's like
yeah,
quiet and kind of relaxing, I would imagine.
yeah, exactly. It's so quiet, and it's just so peaceful, and so like I like to think about what I'm gonna do for my classes during that downtime, and yeah, when I first caught my first bass, I got that, what do they call it, like bass fever or something. So yeah, that's pretty much all I like to do is go fishing. I like to camp here and there, and then yeah, that's pretty much it.
Now, do you do tent camping or trailer camping?
Tent camping.
Okay, so real camping then, because
Yeah,
trailer
yeah,
camping, it's a little bit more luxurious, right? I can
yeah,
understand that, but
yeah,
that's good, man. It's a good skill to have.
yeah. It was pretty fun. We did it a couple times, and we did it was me and my girlfriend. We did a catch and cook. So
Oh,
whatever we
cool.
caught that day, yeah, we just cooked it up. Yeah,
Good stuff. And we're probably going to see it cook a little bit in this fight. It's FAC
yeah.
26, October 12th, live on Spectation Sports. You don't want to miss it. Some really, really good talent on this card. Jose, thanks so much for doing this. If there's anyone you'd like to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
I would just like to thank all of my sponsors, my team at Carney Combat Sports. My sponsors were Bivens Construction, Torrington Cinemas, Hawkeye Construction, Twin J Transportation, and Sailors Screen Printing.
And if you
Oh,
miss any, I'm sure you're posting it on your social media so they can follow you there, right?
yep, I will.